Hello, dear viewers. Today we will reveal one of the most disturbing and mysterious stories in the history of forensic science. Today we will talk about Edmund Kemper, a serial killer whose personality and actions shocked even the most demanding researchers. Edmund Kemper, born December 18, 1949 in California, experienced certain problems from childhood. His childhood was far from ideal. His parents divorced, and his mother, who raised him alone, often showed aggression and neglect. It is known that even at a young age, Kemper had problems with emotional stability. He often beat his toys and killed animals. Soon, this became only preparation for even more horrific crimes. At the age of 15, Edmund killed his grandparents, after which he was sent to a mental hospital. Doctors recognized him as mentally ill, but soon fired him. His mother continued to control his every move, which made him even more confused and afraid. He decided to leave home at 18 and moved to Santa Croce, where his career as a serial killer began. During 1972 to 1973, Kemper killed 10 people, most of whom were women, including students. His methods were brutal and planned. He often lured his victims into a car and then harmed them. He killed women using not only force but also manipulation. After the murder, he abused and had sexual contact with the bodies of the victims, which made his actions even more horrific. Kemper was a very intelligent man. He received a degree in psychology, which allowed him to manipulate people and avoid suspicion. Few people knew that he was a killer. However, after a while, Kemper became disillusioned. Killing no longer gave him pleasure, and he decided to give up. This was not just the act of a criminal, but of a man who wanted to finish his terrible deed. In 1973, Kemper turned himself into the police, reporting his crimes. He came to the police station and said, "I did something bad." During interrogations, he did not try to hide his actions and sincerely spoke about his murders. Edmund Kemper became popular in criminal circles, and also attracted the interest of psychologists and researchers, who tried to understand his motivation. During the trial, Kemper pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced to life imprisonment. His stories about the murders became material for this subject in universities, and he himself became the subject of research for many psychologists. His personality and actions demonstrate how difficult it is to understand the motives of serial killers. Sometimes they can seem completely ordinary. Today, Kemper is serving his sentence in a mental hospital, but his name will always be associated with horror, unpredictability, and tragedy. People can't help but be horrified by his actions, but at the same time, his story reminds us of the need to study mental disorders and the importance of understanding human nature. So, this was the story of Edmund Kemper, a man who became a symbol of chaos and destruction. Thank you for being with us. If you liked this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments. We are waiting for you in the next videos.